Welcome, Virgo, to your spirit messages, what you need to know. Now we're going to take a look and see what your divine team, your spirit angels and guides want you to be aware of, want you to know right now. So if this message or in this reading, if the messages do not resonate with you, it simply means that this reading was not meant to be for you right now. And please take a look at either your moon rising or Venus signs, because there could be relevant messages in those readings for you. So let's look at your first card, Virgo. The first card is a beautiful card. Look at that card. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, so Virgo, you are basically going through something quite significant at this point. And you must know that this is not random. It's not coincidence. You have been training for lifetimes to get to this point and to make this, whether it's a change, a healing, an adaptability, you've been working on this for lifetimes. So please know that nothing is just by chance that you are at this point in your life. It's happening for a reason. And the question is, what are you going to do with it? Because I would imagine, because of this card, that it is quite a significant point in your life, and how you manage it is of utmost importance, because everything you have done before this has led you to the point, and whatever you decide now is going to, of course, affect your life. The second card we get is trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, so Virgo, you're now probably at quite a significant point in your life. If you knew that you were supported, this is all you have to do, is ask yourself, if I knew I was supported, and by supported I mean from your divine team, your angels, your guides, your spirit team, what would you do? And really take some time to answer that, because they're asking you to trust your path. It might not be the simplest path for you right now. It might mean getting a little bit out of your comfort zone. It might mean making some changes that won't be so easy. But if you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? And Virgo, that's probably when you ask yourself deep inside, is this the right thing for me? And the answer deep inside feels yes, even though it's not the easiest thing. Trust that. Trust your inner intuition, because that is how your team, your spiritual divine team, is speaking to you. And then the last card we get from this deck is Inner Temple, Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Okay, so that just confirms exactly what I was saying. While you're going through all of this, to spend some quiet moments alone and go within. Now, I know sometimes meditation is not easy for all of us, but if you're just able to even if it's 5 or 10 minutes, to just close your eyes and be aware of your body and your breathing, and just put all your attention on your heart and ask, what is the right thing for me? And if the answer doesn't come to you immediately, it's okay. But take the time to do this, because the more you give your body and your spirit self time to connect and align, the answer will come eventually. And don't get frustrated if it doesn't happen quickly. You take as much time as you need to make sure whatever you decide to do feels right from your heart. Because they're just confirming that they're going to, your intuition and the messages are going to come through, and you tap into the awareness of your heart, and you're going to say, okay, should I do this? And you sit there and you focus on the heart, and the answer goes, okay, I can manage it. You'll know it's the right thing to do. Take your time. There is no rush. There is no rush. You are not pressurized to do anything. I'm now going to take a card or two from the Ask Your Guides deck, so we can get further messages and insights from your guides. competition. Warrior guides. Okay, so this card is just letting you know right now that you are not in competition with anyone or anything. So if this path feels very intimidating that you have chosen, and it feels like you're not you don't have the tools, you don't have the education, you don't have the experience, your team want you to know that actually this is not the competition on your path, is not something for you to be concerned about right now, because your path is your path, and no matter how many people seem to be doing something similar or making similar decisions or similar choices, there's no competition here. The only person you have to honor in this entire process is you. You only have to be aware about what is right for you at this time. That's why it's about trusting your path and making and doing what is right for you. The competition is there's always going to be competition. There's going to be competition in our, personal lives, and there's going to be competition in our work lives. And this is a time for you to just put the competition to one side and just concentrate on what is right for you. Even if it feels like there is massive competition. I'm going to give you an example. If you've now decided to work in some kind of field that there are very, very gifted and talented people, and you feel, how will I ever stand out? How will I ever make a difference? The advice here is, yes, it looks from the outside that there is competition, but you have been training for this for lifetimes. You are supported. Trust your path. You are supported on this path, and if it feels right, it is right. So that is the message right there. Second message we get is survival. Healer guides. Okay, so there might be times on your path where you can feel very, very alone. Very alone, and you feel like there's nobody there for you, and you can see this poor person in this little boat. I just want to grab this card for you and show you this picture. This poor person on this little boat with all the sharks circling. There could be times where you feel this, Virgo, but please know, if you just look up, you are not alone. You are not alone. This is your guides and angels telling you, you are supported. You are supported. There is support coming down. It's just about going within, tapping in, and asking as well. If you need help, if you're feeling alone, Virgo, just reach out. Reach out. Ask your angels, ask your guides, ask the divine spirit just to please come down and help you. And I would also ask people that you trust here on this earthly plane, good friends, family, your partner. If you need help, reach out, because it'll be there for you. Let's take a look at your romance angel cards now to see if they have any messages about your love life and relationships. Okay, so the first card we get is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So that's, I think, is really really sound and good advice. We always have a very fixed idea of who we want to end up with and what it should look like and what they should physically look like. And sometimes if we just keep an open mind, and an unexpected person with unexpected looks, with unexpected personality can come in, and you might just get not what you want, but what you really, really need. And it's about just being open for that, because if we are just like, I only like people with blonde hair and blue eyes and a very muscular body, I mean, can you imagine all those beautiful souls we are not allowing in because they're not our type? So keep an open mind. I think you will be very, very, very pleasantly surprised. And then the next card that popped out was very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So here they're just letting you know. Perhaps when you thinking about this soulmate that you're calling in, this of course is for people who are calling in their soulmate, okay? Or just try and imagine the essence of the relationship more than the actual physical side of the relationships in terms of physical looks and physical side of the relationship. Imagine the kind of support, the kind of love that you want, the feeling you get with this person, because these are attributes that can come in many, many packages. And if you keep an open mind, I think you're going to be very pleasantly surprised. And now I just want to take a look at the spirit animal cards, because this is the energy that your divine team would like you to work with now in terms of assisting you and making this message and advice easier. The first one we get is Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So here they're asking you really to tap into your inner wisdom, because you have a lot of knowledge. You know a lot of things. You've been doing lifetimes of work. So you have immense knowledge. And now you have it's about turning this knowledge into wisdom. And the wisdom is going to direct you and take you to this next level. It's like you know what to do when you're feeling a little bit isolated and you're feeling that the shocks are, closing in. They're saying you have the knowledge what to do, but now be wise about it. Be wise about it. Do something. Speak to somebody you know that's going to help you, be there for you. You know there might be immense competition in what you're doing and what your path. Don't let that now. That's the knowledge you have. But now turn that into wisdom. Know that you have the strength, the ability, and something unique and special to carry on this path and make it a success. So that is your message there. Let's take one more message from your spirit animals. Let's see this energy. It's the white raven spirit. I love this. Trust the magic. Trust the magic. So there is going to be a lot of magic on this journey for you. Trust it. Things, people, circumstances, all of a sudden, like from feeling so like alone and isolated and so much competition, if you just reach out, look up, look around, keep an open mind, there's going to be magic. There's magic all around, and trust it. Don't second guess it. Don't doubt it. Trust it and move forward with it. What a wonderful way to end your reading. So that is all I have for you today, dear Virgo. Please take care of yourselves.